You should come. We should go on the roller coaster. How cool would that be?
That would be fantastic.
We could do like a podcast on the roller coaster.
Before we eat.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely before we eat.
It's smart. It just gotta think about it, you know,
Yeah.
logistically. So,
Absolutely.
Hey, welcome into Carpooling with Ben. Beautiful summer 2019, and that means it is time. It's coming very soon. The 53rd annual Washington County Fair in Washington County, Rhode Island.
Yes.
Not another different Washington County. There are many out there, but the one in Rhode Island is what we're talking about. Kate Fish from the Washington County Fair joins me in the car.
Yes, hi.
We are driving through the city.
We are.
to drive people out to the country.
Yes, it's a little ironic.
That's what we're doing here. So, Kate, welcome to the car.
Thank you.
And
I'm excited to be here.
this is such a great fair. I've
It
been
is.
in the past. If people have been there, they know how awesome and fun it is. But for those who don't know,
Yeah.
what's the background? What's kind of the quick Reader's Digest version of the fair?
Like you mentioned, it's our 53rd year, which is an awesome accomplishment for any.
Sure.
You see a lot of businesses going out, so for a full nonprofit organization, it's an awesome. But to be honest, it started out actually one day at the Perryville Grange.
Okay.
It was only one day,
Mhm.
and it was there for 2 years, and now it's moved to the location we're at today for 53 years. I can tell you the founders of the fair probably had no idea it was going to be what it is today,
Sure.
which I think is amazing and a huge accomplishment.
Well, back in the day,
Yeah.
these fairs were primarily to show off livestock, to show
Correct,
off
and that's exactly
you know,
what we still do
vegetables
today.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So our mission is to promote a real way of life. It's
Yep.
agricultural, it's farming, and what we do is we're a vehicle for 35 nonprofit organizations.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge for them to have their huge fundraiser, and that's where a lot of their budget comes from. So we have Boy Scouts, we have fire companies, we have EMS, we have Granges all around. And those are all the food booths that you go and eat, you know,
Sure.
your fried Oreos, your
Yep.
barbecue, all that good stuff. And that's really where they get their budget and their money to do what they need to do.
Yep.
And then in addition to that, we are a vehicle for the 4-H and FFA youth to display their projects. So you
Sure.
have the 4-H displaying their animals that they love, and you know, from swine to dairy to sheep and goats. You have the FFA who does their landscaping projects that are judged at the fairgrounds,
Yep.
to their dairy showmanship. So it's a really great community feel of the fair, which I think is something everyone wants these days, is a community feel.
Totally. And whether you grow up in the country or you grew up in a city or a suburban area, this is cool because it's not just one day, as you mentioned. It's August 14th through the 18th.
Yes.
And, you know, sure, checking out the livestock or the produce and eating the delicious food is one of the elements. There are also some really cool events that take place,
Absolutely.
including some awesome live music, which we'll talk about that in just a moment. But some of the events,
Yeah.
you know, you talk about a way of life. So I got to ask you, Kate, how often do you race your lawn tractor as a way of life?
That I don't do.
But they do that. They have the tractor
They have
pulls.
tractor pulls. They have
Yeah.
oxen pulls. They have lawnmower races.
Yes.
They have, what else do we have? We have a bunch of kids games.
Yeah.
So we have milking contests for kids who've never milked before, which is kind of adorable to watch
Sure.
because they have no idea what they're doing, but they're so excited to go in the ring and actually be able to touch a cow and milk a cow.
Yeah.
I mean, you have so many things. But I grew up on a farm, so I was in 4-H growing
As
up.
did
so
I.
high five.
What was the name of your farm?
Fish Hill Farm.
DeCastro Farms, representing right there.
Yeah. So, you know, I was always in the livestock area showing my animals, so it's always kind of 4-H is a really close organization for me. So we always want to make sure the kids in 4-H are having a good time, and they're so excited to show their animals.
Yeah. One of the other things you guys have done over the years is you've brought in and introduced these musical acts,
Yes.
which this year you got an excellent lineup of acts. And not only the main headliners, but also, you know, you bring in local musicians that, you know, play at the smaller stages off to the side, or they may be playing during. So there's a lot of different options out there.
Absolutely.
But just the headliners, let's talk about
Yeah.
that for a second. Wednesday night, you have Hardi.
Yes.
Thursday night, country music's Jimmie Allen.
Yes.
Blowing up the charts right now.
Yes.
He's doing excellent. Friday, Lonestar.
Which everyone I think knows of.
They're huge.
They're very
They're
huge.
big.
Yeah.
They were just in this area not that long ago up at Twin River. They did a concert in this area, and now they're back with an outdoor show.
Yeah.
You guys have had some amazing talent over
Oh,
the
yeah.
years. Saturday night is a little different. You have Danielle Bradbery there. She is huge on social
Yes.
media, by the way. She has like a following of almost a million.
She's an up-and-coming star.
Yeah, totally. So this is going to be awesome. And then on Sunday, you have Matt Stell who will be there. So you have a killer lineup of music. Just come every night just for the music alone.
And what's different for us is the entertainment and your main stage acts, for anything on the fairgrounds, there's not an additional charge.
Right.
So there's not an additional charge to go see the main stage show. It's admissions, $11 to get in. You get to see everything.
Yeah, and that's different from other places where you get in and then you have to pay extra.
Right.
It could be a whole, like a regular ticket price extra just to get to the music. That's all included. So it's an excellent value.
Absolutely.
An incredible bargain. $11 for the tickets.
Yep.
Is that all ages, or is there...
So it's $11 for tickets, 10 and under are free.
Okay.
On Wednesdays, it's Senior Citizens Day, so they get $1 off.
Okay.
And I'm excited to announce that we are actually going to be doing a Military Appreciation Day.
Fantastic.
So that's going to be on Thursdays. Tickets are $5.
Perfect.
And as long as you have a valid military ID, you can get in for $5. And we're very excited to bring that to the grounds. We've been wanting to do something for a while now.
That's awesome. Take care of our folks who take care of us.
Exactly.
You mentioned about your favorite part being the 4-H elements of it in the past.
Yes.
The elements of the 4-H aside, what else? What else is your favorite part?
So I have a different perspective because I'm volunteering and I'm working at the fairgrounds. So my favorite part might be different than a patron is coming in. Okay. But for me, my favorite part is selling tickets, and you see the pure excitement on a kid's face who's coming to the fair, whether for the first time or the 5th day in a row. Yeah. And the parents are excited, and everyone's so excited to come, and it just shows that all the blood, sweat, and tears we put into it all year round truly is paying off, and we're putting on a great cheap entertainment for a local family.
Yeah. Well, it's value driven.
Absolutely.
Because the fairground, it's not small.
No, it's not.
It's big. So let's give some pro tips for first timers. Yeah. The first pro tip I would like to let people know, because this is a driving show, meaning we're in a vehicle, do not come to the fair directly from the car wash.
Yes. Yes.
I learned that the first year. It gets a little dusty down there.
It's a little dusty. We try to, water it to keep it down, but you're outside in the middle of the country. Yep. It's going to be dusty and dirty.
So go after that.
Yes.
But what other pro tips can you offer for first timers?
So first timers, you're going to laugh when I say this, but I see it all the time working the gates, is bring cash. Usually the ATM line is a lot longer than the ticket line. Believe it or not, yes.
Okay.
And I know we live in such a world where it's credit cards and Venmo and this, that, and the other, but bring cash. Yeah. You don't have to wait in line. There are ATMs on the grounds, but just like technology, ATMs go down based off satellite and weather. So definitely just bring cash so you can get through the gate.
For those of you who are not familiar with it, that would be that green stuff that has a dead person on it, a couple buildings, you flip it over. If you fold it a certain way, it'll give you some conspiracy theory.
Yes.
Whatever. But bring that stuff.
Yes, bring that. That's probably like my biggest tip. Yeah. And then in addition to that, no pets. Everyone tries to always bring a pet. You're more than welcome to service animals, but just... if you have a pet squirrel, probably leave it at home that day.
Yeah. And so obviously service animals are welcome, but the animals that are at the fair are already there when you get there.
Carrect. They're already there when you get there.
Absolutely.
And it's, truly just for the safety of our patrons and our animals. Yep. We have rides. There's a huge carnival area. And it's really cool how we have it set up.
Yes.
There's an adult carnival area, but then there's also, we call it Kittyland, a kid carnival area. So that way families can do the kid stuff.
Bumpy rides, kind of like what we just drove over.
We just drove over. I don't know where we are.
Absolutely. We're in the finer parts of Providence here, where the roads are just delivery. Yeah, absolutely.
But so that's, there's a separation just so, families can have a family time, and then adults can, go crazy and go on those over 30 times in a row.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. The food, folks, come hungry. Come hungry.
Yes, don't
bring
pack
out
a
the salsa.
snack.
No, absolutely.
Just come hungry. We got fried Oreos, barbecue, strawberry shortcake, Portuguese food, clam cakes, Johnny cakes, corn on the cob, whatever your heart desires. I guarantee you'll be at the fairgrounds. Even salads.
For those who are just crazy and just communists. If you are, they also have the vendor areas there, and sometimes my wife loves going and getting the soaps and the honey and the different the jerky,
crafts, jerky, hot sauce, leather goods.
Yeah, it's
all there.
cool. So it's a one-stop shop, folks. this is also something to consider because you will see a lot of unique items.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not going to be your everyday, Walmart, Target brand items. It's going to be true crafting, and these are mom and pop shops that you're helping out.
Absolutely. It's not too early to start thinking about the holidays.
Yeah, I've been watching Christmas in July.
How have you? Really?
I'm all about it.
All right, you're one of those type of people.
I am one of those people.
Oh, look at the time. We got to get you back to work. No, but if people are looking for something unique to give somebody, this is a great place to do that. Get a little bit of the shopping done while you're there. Support the locals, support the artisans, the craftsmen that are out there. It's great stuff. Once again, recap it for us. August 14th through the 18th.
Correct.
Where is the fair?
The best way to explain it is it's off exit 3 near URI.
Okay.
It's in South County.
Nice.
Your signs to follow you. You won't miss it.
Okay. Follow the line of cars.
Follow the line of cars. Follow the people directing traffic. There is off-site lot in case the main lot gets full, but don't worry. It's a short walk and/or bus ride.
Oh, fantastic.
So,
you guys are on Facebook. You're also online. WashingtonCountyFair-RI.com.
Yes.
You got to include the -RI.
Yes, because it will send you to the New York one.
Oh.
So we want you guys to come here.
Right. Yes. Yes. New York.
I know.
Crazy.
And this year too, we're actually going to be doing the Hasbro Fundraiser again. Which is awesome because Air Show was their huge fundraiser,
absolutely.
And they're unable to do the Air Show this year, so we have partnered with Hasbro again to raise money that goes directly to the Children's Hospital.
Awesome.
All the food will be collecting money, so we definitely encourage our patrons, if they can, to donate. Last year we raised $26,000 for the hospital.
That is incredible.
It's incredible.
That's awesome.
And Hasbro is something that touches everyone.
Sure.
Which is another reason why I love the fair. Is it's such a sense of community.
Yeah.
Everyone there is volunteer.
Yeah, no,
every single person. No one gets paid on the grounds, besides parkers and things like that. But your fair committee, your food booths, everyone's a volunteer. So we all take vacation time. And
it's a perfect, and it's nice and shaded in there. There are some sunny spots, so remember the sunscreen. Absolutely, but by and large, it's a great place to be.
Absolutely,
great time of year to be down there. Kate, thank you so much for hopping in. I will see you at the Washington County Fair.
Yes,
you can find me.
There.
You can find me right near the barbecue booths.
That's where I plan on being.
Thank you.
Strawberry shortcake.
All the briskets. All the briskets. Equal opportunity brisket eater right here. So it's
absolutely.
Kate, happy summer 2019.
Yes,
happy Washington County Fair.
Definitely come
it's
on
going to
down.
be awesome.
It's going to be great.
Absolutely. You're going to go through rides just like that.
Yes.
Rides just like that. There you go.